What is going on, everyone? Commodore Elsie today brings us my live reaction to Eden Zero manga chapter 185. Now, the chapter is out. It's a Tuesday morning by the time I'm recording this, but we are here today to read the latest installment of the Hiro Mashima Greatness. And this chapter that's coming up right now, man, I'm a little worried going into it because obviously what we saw last week, Elsie versus Ziggy, finally kicking off. And then certain maneuvers happen towards the end of the chapter, and now we're in a predicament here where Elsie's on the back foot. But I don't know, man. It's one of those things to me where it's like, I was constantly thinking about it, you know, in terms of what's going on with Ziggy and stuff, right? You know, did he actually truly mean what he was saying and stuff, you know, run away and stuff before pulling the sneak and stuff? And I had to go back and reread some of the chapters that we had with Ziggy at the very beginning of the story versus like what's going on now. If you notice, the very beginning, the man had no pupils in his eyes. And then as soon as the whole Eden's 1 arc happens, you know, when Ziggy came back, when we were at Grand Bell Kingdom and all that, one of the pupils was there. And in that moment, it went blank. Then he had the pupil show up and then did what he did to Elsie. So the idea that he was being possessed is something I'm starting to lean towards, possibly. Would it, you know, stop, you know, this idea that, well, he committed all these crimes and stuff and we're just going to forget about because he's possessed? I don't think that's the case. I still do think, though, that Ziggy will meet his end. I don't think he's a character that's going to be able to live to the end of the story. But I do feel like that's kind of the direction I can see Hiro Mashima going into. Unless, like, he is just pulling the tactics on us and stuff. But I did find that's a very interesting detail to really pay attention to the eyes and stuff because of how much it shows a very significant way in changing what could be what we assume what's going on with Ziggy and what's not. But then the whole teasing and everything too regarding Shiki, and again, I need the backstory so badly, man. Like at this point, you cannot talk about this kid, my MC, who has the potential to destroy the universe, and then just, we have to talk about it. We have to talk about it. So I'm hoping Elsie finds a way to get back in this fight. If she has an overdrive, all right, the Star Drain was great. It's fabulous on any other person that's getting smoked. But I need the overdrive. And if it means that Ziggy might have his own overdrive too, then God help me. But as long as I get to see Elsie's, we're good. So, let's get into the chapter. Let's see what's going on this week. Chapter 185, Eden Zero. Here we go. And, if you're doing Xiaomei on the cover, I'm expecting her. This is Hiro Mashima attacks kicking in right now. If I see her on the cover, she looks great as well, as she should. Then I know for a damn fact that we're about to see her afterwards, because you do not put Xiaomei in the cover. And if he doesn't show her, then I'm gonna be sick. Title of the chapter is called, and I'm gonna hopefully pronounce it as properly as I can because Canadian tax. Corroded Arena. Corroded Arena. I think that's what it's called. So let's see what's happening there. No. Of course not. You won't give me Xiaomei. You'll give me pain. How about that? Huh? How about that? You get pain. I offer you pain. You receive pain. We'll do that. That's your trade offer. So, looking we're almost at the behind view because the reader and stuff, but we're seeing afterwards, Ziggy on the ground. Hand up, of course, the sword going right through and getting into Elsie. And it looks like a massively deep wound because we know the sword had pierced right through from her back. It's like, and the sword being pulled out right after as Ziggy's coming in. And he just completely slams, like using gravity, just slams her right into the building after. Because I'm making sure, because you see like the windows and stuff. But slams her right into the building. Magi mech attack. Gravity Inferno. Oh god, I just see nothing but those strikes. God damn it, man. Oh, not Elsie, please. Where's the prince? Where is the prince? It might be your kill, but that's still your girl, bro. Oh, where's the prince? Unless I get overdrive. Look, I know that was former Oyashi, but come on, Elsie, please. It is pain because I know in the anime I'm just gonna be seeing strikes in the midsection, but you see this man going like this, and like the legs are up, and you see like Elsie just being raw completely, like Dragon Ball style fight. You know when they hate throwing you to the wall and just hitting you with like endless combos and stuff? That's literally what's going on. She got like the R1 grab, with a continuous square press, and that was it, man. And she hits the ground completely because he just goes and does this, and you see bang, just because the gravity pull comes in, slams her back down. Oh my god, no, this man went for the double foot stop too. Oh god, bro. Did he or is that her in the pit? No, he had to have gone stepped right on her, man, or something. Your own naivety brought this death upon you. Moggy, oh god, Moggy mech attack. Gravity comet. Wait, is he being attacked? Or is that what is left? I was about to say, there's no way the left hand does that! Let's go! Justice will prevail! Look, this is what I want! This is what I want! This is what I want, Majima! This is what I want! You can't give me pain! I know the trade offer was a smoke screen! I saw a first round pick! I knew what I was getting. Let me turn it back one sec. This man went for a gravity comet. But from the distance, because I was just trying to see, that's from the distance right there. And thank God, my eyes are still intact. I can go back and look. You see something come in from full speed and say, yeah, about that. Get away from my woman. Comes in, boom, boom. You see right there the bounce after. And justice right there and then, man. Love to see it. I mean, the two of them are probably going to end up killing each other after the fact. But even then, I can't let it be at the hands of Ziggy. I can't let that happen. But, I need this in color. That's the thumbnail. I don't give a damn. That's the thumbnail. Oh my god, justice. Who's there? James. Sorry, but she's my query. Oh my god, look at that look on his face. He doesn't care. I don't care if you're a guardian, whatever, bro. I stole the princess. I'll smoke you right here and now. Sorry, but she's my query. I refuse to let you have her. Jesus Christ. And he just goes off into the distance right after just to get away from Ziggy. But Ziggy, of course, you see like there, had the parts of his armor and stuff being destroyed and stuff. So at the very least, though, we know Elsie's able to land some crazy ass damage and stuff on Ziggy, but Ziggy's just unfair at this point. But the possession thing still could be something, though. You of all people rescuing me. I'm not rescuing you. It is my mission in life to kill you. Is it still? I mean, it probably is, but is it still? Bashima, are you gonna give me hope? No one will take that from me. How did you find me? Of course, Feather. So they go off, okay, and then it goes right back to Ziggy. Aknowella, oh god. Oh god, she literally is in a stance right now like she's an Elden Ring boss, bro. Oh god, or like Lady Maria, I think it is from Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3. I have to remember now. It's starting to kick in. But you see nothing but the dragons circulating the skies. How may I help, Lord Ziggy? Follow those two and end them. Oh god, oh, but did you not say you wish to finish Lady Elsie? I've lost interest. If I may be so bold, Lord Ziggy, I am not your subordinate. I take no orders from you. Then consider it a request. In that case, gladly. However, please do remember this. Should you betray me, my children will devour every last machine on this planet. Oh, wow. So she does carry her own energy, though, which I do like. It's not one of those things where just because of Ziggy, we have to be, we have to tuck in the corner, we have to be a little bit afraid or whatever. No, that's not the case, no. With Ziggy, it don't matter. Aknowella is a monster in her own right. I mean, this is the mother of goddamn dragons. You are a difficult woman. Okay, so now going back to Herman and Ivory. But yo, jeez, that was a rough first half of this chapter, really. Like, oh man, thank for the heavens though. My boy James Holloway came in and did what he needed to do. But now you got Aknawala on the run there, trying to go after him after. But we go back to the in-0. You see Herman now looking at the coordinates and stuff. High energy reading at 2 o'clock. Then he's here. Oh, I forgot. Dead End Crow. And there's more pain. You thought you were getting... What, you took care of the first piece of pain. What are you going to do about the second one? Look at this thing, bro. Oh my god. It's literally Galactus of Eden 0. Straight up. You see the ship just going into the direction of it. Dead End Crow. He is huge. This is much worse than I expected. He's evasive maneuvers. Moskoy. He's doing like the little stance too. Let's see how this scallywag moves. Is it about to be time for the Bloody Admiralty incident flashback? Is it about to be time? Crow is looking on as we see Holly looking through the glass. And she has that look. Oh boy, this is gonna be the one, man. And we switch over because of course. So going back now, let's see with Shiki, Rebecca, Homer, and Weisz in them. Weisz, might I ask you to return me to my usual attire? What? I know they don't look like much, but these battlesuits are really strong armor. I prefer to wear something with more freedom of movement. You know what? I respect it. You know what? The thing is, though, I would like to have the armor on just because I want to have Homer be protected. That's still my girl. That's still my woman. She needs to be protected at all costs. But if she desires freedom and attire, who am I to say no? Who are we to say no? Mashima's feeding us. Allow it. Me too. This outfit's kind of tight. I don't like it. Fine, here. And then there you go right after. They got the snap right there with the phone and stuff, and then bang. Yes, this is perfect. Yeah. While we're at it, Rebecca couldn't wear... Oh. And you're going to try and joke it out and stuff, but I know she's probably all serious. That's the worst part. I'm going to turn this page. She's probably all serious, and I'm supposed to be... think I'm going to have a moment of laughter and stuff, and I know I can't be doing that. Here I go. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Weisz is a good man, but he's singing ahead for this. Oh, no, bro. Joe, check out Shiki's pulse. Check out Shiki's pulse. This bondage suit designed by yours truly. Like, whoa, how indecent. Wait, why me? And then you see the look on his face. Now you're acting like your old self again. Oh, okay. So that's why he did it. Okay. I know it's one of those things where you're like, oh, the power of fan service, but let's be honest with ourselves. Rebecca was not in a good mental spot. If there's ever a way to go and wake somebody back up and be like, hey, let's get back to reality. You know, we need you to act a little normal again. The power of fan service. if there is one thing I'll ever give it credit for, it's for something like this. And I already know Shiki's already becoming more mature as time passes. He's about to get ideas, as he should. Like, now you're acting like your old self again. Just change me back. I prefer... Oh! What? No, I got set up for this. No, bro. Hold on, Shiki. Hold on. No, this is character development. This is the growth we've been asking for. My man said, hey, I prefer this one. Listen, I've already studied the tapes. I've seen the film. I've been to the practice sessions. I've been to the cup games. I know that if you wear this, the attributes are going to go crazy. I prefer this one. He's like, oh, I like it. I said, change me back, yo. Oh, I love this for Shiki, man. Even too, you know, with him, like, he's going in the right direction. The blush and everything, too. Because before, he was like, I'm like, no, stop. But now my man, he's on the right side of history, as he should. But, yeah, no, I cannot wait for the final for that one. Anyway, there's something about the machines here. I agree. They don't seem like they were built this way. What do you mean? I can't quite describe it, but it's as if they're growing. Like, you know what? That is a detail I did not really. I've seen it, but I didn't want to comment on it because I'm like maybe thinking too much on it. But yo, it's like they're vines. It's like they grew into this formation over time, which would make sense because of the time that Ziggy had on this planet and stuff, right? But it could also be that and a combination of what was going on with Leonard prior and stuff with Elsie's family and everything, what they were trying to do. Well, they did call it a living planet. It may be that the machines have been eating away at the planet. If that's true, I wonder what it was like before. Hey, Mashima. Yeah, I had to ask him to say something like that. The chronophage ate its time, revealing the beautiful kingdom that once stood here. Wouldn't that be nice? I mean, that would be something, yeah. Look, we're about to come to an open space. We're about to get something crazier. Yo. Okay, now I was wondering what the hell the corridor to Reno was supposed to be the title of this chapter, but now it's literally destroyed Rome, like Colosseum style and stuff. So they pull up in this area. What is this place? It looks like a Colosseum, like a medieval arena. There is someone here. Oh god, it's the Dark Stars. It's the Dark Stars. You're about to have the Dark Stars go out. I mean, it makes sense because of all four there, then it means that that's just gonna be the first. Well, it'll be the first fight because obviously we have all the other things going on. It's gonna be a proper 4v4 because we have four of our own right here. It is. Yeah, it is. Oh, here we go, bro. The 4 Dark Stars versus really one of ours, but then 3 of our goats. Oh god, fools who stand against Lord Ziggy, prepare yourselves. Time to fight us. The Demon King's 4 Dark Stars. This will be where you meet your end. Ziggy's cronies, huh? I love how this is set up right here. Because it almost feels like this is how the setup is going to be for their fights. Ziggy's cronies, eh? Which means we are approaching the core. Be careful, everybody. Let's go. And that's the end of the chapter. Okay. I don't know if the lining and stuff is supposed to signify like this is going to be who and whose fight. But it would also be cool. Because I know long hair guy and stuff with the Dark Stars, again, the names are going to have to come back. Because I really wish, again, that's one thing I really hope to, like, dropping a little bit like name tags and stuff for those kind of characters. Because trying to remember everybody. But it also feels at the same time, too, because he looks like the leader more so of the Dark Stars, the one that talks quite a bit. That's the fight for Shiki. And then, like, it kind of, like, does this. So instead of kind of going, like, when you go down line by line, it's like one of those things where it intersects. And that's how each fight's going to be going down. So, oh, man. That, now I'm going to go back to those spread again. It just looks so clean. It just looks so clean. Man. But, this is going to be... Oh, it's going to be a good time. Like, it's going to be a painful time, too, in other aspects. But we got some good fights coming up, man. So, yeah, this was an awesome chapter. Like, let's not forget. Shout out to James Holloway coming in. And doing the Lord's work, saving Elsie there. Even though... my man did say, though, my query is with her. I'm the one that's got to put her out. But I really am hoping that Mashima finds some kind of way to avoid the tragedy. Because I've already gone through enough as it is. And I really need him to stop. I really need him to stop breaking my heart. Even though it's very likely in this arc we're going to get that, but times 2. But even so, now that Elsie and James are out of the way, in terms of like getting away from Ziggy, we still have Noella that's on the move. And then we have the stuff after with Dead and Crow going up against those at the N0, but mainly Holly, who I'm assuming we're going to get the backstory like in very due time. Also, the thing too with James basically finding out with where Elsie was and stuff what was going on. I have to presume now Feather may have to intervene in this arc too, because the more the merrier, we're going to need it. Because Crow, I don't know, man. Even though I feel like Holly could be a difference maker in this fight, the more the merrier, because we don't know like how strong this dude could truly be. I mean, they're saying Elsie, Noella, Crow, and then possibly even Shiki are all on the same level, but we don't know like what the difference will be, like in terms of like who really has an edge on what in terms of like attributes or in terms of like of whatever basically. But right now though, it is setting up all these fights to come, like Aknoella versus the Elsie and James. Ziggy's probably going to be weighing on the move, so he can go after with Shiki. But then we have after Crow against Holly, and then now what's to come right here against the Dark Stars. Like, this is going to be great. This, I feel like, is going to be a great fight. Like, I really am interested to see how it's going to be played out. If it's going to be all 4 at 1, if we're going to fall 1 by 1 for what's going on. But at the same time, too, and I'm thinking of this, because unless we get somebody else to intervene, I think for me, it would make more sense that somebody comes in to interfere to take Shiki's place so that we get Shiki versus Ziggy after. Because I think having Shiki go into this fight and be reduced in terms of like what he's able to do after the fact would just give Ziggy the advantage. So I'd rather the two of them go at it at full health, but at the same time too, because Ziggy's already taken a lot of punishment stuff too from Elsie, then it would just even things out a little bit better. So I could see it from that direction from the story of how Mashima wants to go with it. But yeah, man, this one was quite something else, man. Like, again, we got the epicness at the beginning, we got the fan service, we got the hype. This is a Hiro Mashima chapter right here. I mean, we know this is his story, but this is prime Hiro Mashima right now that we're witnessing at the moment. So shout out to my guy, and shout out to him for the two Rebecca arts right there that we're gonna get hopefully from the streets soon. So amazing chapter this week. But guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding this week's chapter being 0. Let me know how you guys are feeling about what we just got that transpired in this chapter right now. Like, regards to Elsie and with James, or Justice, how you want to go about it, with Elsie and James, do you feel that Majima could do something else now to prevent the tragedy from possibly unfolding that he has been talking about, between the two of them? Or do you think it's still going to happen? It's a matter of, when and where in this arc exactly? And are we going to actually see a proper 2v1 against, them pitting against the legs of Aknoella? Let me know how you see that going down. And especially the stuff that's going on with Dead and Crow and Holly. Like, do you feel like we are closer to the Bloody Admiral Days incident if we stick with them? Or is it one of those things where we have to kind of wait till the flow kind of changes a bit until the appropriate time to do so? And then in regards to what's going down between Shiki, Rebecca, Weisz, and Homura against the Dark Stars, do you actually see Shiki getting like a proper fight in this, or somebody intervenes, takes his spot so that he gets ready to go up against the likes of Ziggy? If you don't think that's the case, and that Mashima's trying to set up basically, Ziggy's taking some damage, Shiki is taking some damage, and when they go at it, it's a fair fight because both have already suffered. If you think it's going to be that case or something else, let me know down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Eden Zero week in, week out, subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell of Shandora to stay up to date with everything that goes on the channel. With that being said, I will catch you guys next week. Chapter 186. I am very much looking forward to now what's going to be straight hands being thrown and where things go from here after. How long this is going to end up being. If it's a couple chapters or so, possibly, or whatever it may be. But all I know is, man, 185 chapters have passed, and Mashima has no misses on the resume, as he should. So, Commodore Lad signing off. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, take care. Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy.